Zam, Spicy Friday starts right now. Y'all send them, I post them, and your job is to let me know down below what your favorite one is. You know how it works. I think I got it right. I've saved my favorite to the very end. We are all over the place today, and it's also the biggest episode ever. The most memes packed into one episode. I got to get through these, and I'm going to go fast. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the Llama Lounge. You ready? Next, Sal says this. Oh, look, the Democrat Party. Who do we really have here? Yoinks. Satanists. Wah, wah. Next. Michael Henry says this. The media forgot about Biden so fast you'd think he was a Maui fire or an Ohio train derailment. What in the world is this? Next. All right, cable installers, 95% men. Road builders, 96% men. Construction, garbage men, iron workers, coal miners, electricians, firefighters, plumbers, and combat. Feminists. Woke activists and gender academics. They're all asleep and ignoring that. I'm a woman, hear me roar. Next. Why doesn't Argentina have more black players in the World Cup? La Libertad Avanza says this, because we are a country, not a Disney movie. Next. Dear Lord, stop giving me your toughest battles. The enemies I gave you are fat, retarded, infertile demon worshipers that make no attempt to hide their true nature or deceive you, and all you have to do is oppose them, like not even physically attack them, just ridicule them, and they'll be humiliated. I do not know how to give you easier battles. Keep fighting out there, fellas. Meme them until they cry, and then make memes about them crying. Next. The Appalachian Podcast says this, the first day of homeschooling. Listen up, boys and girls. Everything the state says is a lie, and everything it has was stolen. Senor Chango.
I'll allow it.
I showed it to you Wednesday. Holy smokes, this one is in my heart. That is Paul Harrell's hat, sent to me by Roy Harrell and the Paul Harrell team. I can barely talk about it, and I am honored that it is right there. Big thank you to those folks. And today, once again, we're remembering that guy, the best among us, Paul Harrell. Next, speaking of Paul Harrell, check out this carry handle shower gun. We like shooting posted that. I'll allow it. Next, when the kid screaming and running at Cracker Barrel falls and starts crying. Dolly knows what's up. Next, blue hair, fathers, dun, 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 keeping it away from their teen girls. Yep, fellas, you're doing your job if your daughter doesn't dye her hair blue and turn into a lib. Next, geez, I didn't make this up. This is not me. I'm just the messenger. Stilettos and shotguns, who's on here regularly, said this. Hey, Carrie, when you tell Republicans that it'll be cops who take their guns. Barbecue-flavored confusion. Do what? Thin blue line. Who does gun buybacks? It's a complicated topic, and I'm not getting into it today, Satan. Not today. Next. Where is the curve? Bum, bum, bum. The flat Death Star Society. Bum, bum, bum. Next. Boo. Jeez, boo. Biggest boo ever. Boo. Boo. This is a gar. Garlic bread. Next, the average household has 4.8 firearms. All of us. Next, Libertarian Party tweeted this. If we ended the Federal Reserve, what would you replace it with? When you remove a cancerous tumor, what do you replace it with? Health? How about that? Next. What the government is good at is collecting taxes, taking away your freedoms, and killing people. It's not good at much else. Not good at much else. Tom Clancy said that. Next, survival tip. If you get lost in the woods, just build a shelter. The tax collector will be there shortly. Problem solved. Next, me, dress for the job you want. Wear a ghillie suit. You might get the job you want. Next, Mike Primavera says, my favorite part of football is when they get together and tell secrets before each play. I like to whisper too. Next. When you're 47 years old and you pick up a stick. Dun, dun, dun. Ain't nothing like a good stick. Fellas know what I'm talking about. Next, the adventures of a guy who started paying attention. Dum, bum, bum. It's weird how these shooters are always already on the FBI's radar. It's almost as if the FBI is facilitating them. Randolph, go.
I said, what in the world is this?
All right, next. Guy who is woke says, buying frozen pizza is such a lie. Oh, I'll save this for when I don't feel like cooking. Surprise, surprise. Day one, I don't feel like cooking. Frozen pizza's good. Next. I listen to accidental butt dials like I'm in an FBI van. You butt dial me, I'm listening. I listen for a while. Next. I don't know how to say this to you. Just say it. Worcestershire. It's not that hard. Public announcement. You know, like New Hampshire? New Hampshire. S-H-I-R-E on the end of New Hampshire. We say sure. It's ancient English. It's old English. Check this out. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. You know the town wherever Jared's from? Worcester? Worcestershire. That was your public service announcement for 2024. Worcestershire. Next. One of y'all sent this. We'll talk about this another day. 30-minute conversation. Only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Men are only loved if they provide something. That is gospel law. Guys, your value is only based on what you're bringing to the table. You have no inherent beauty. Next. Oh, geez. This was a question on Ask Reddit. Who in history is looked up to as a hero but is actually a terrible person? One guy says, apparently Dr. Seuss cheated on his wife so much it drove her to suicide. The next guy says, one wife, two wife, dead wife, new wife. Randolph, go.
I said, what in the world is this?
Today's episode is brought to you by Ammo Squared. They make sure that you have ammo when you need it. Hey, good news, over 70 different calibers. It's incredible. Jump over there, dial it in the way you want it. They have budget-friendly options, and every month it totals up. When you reach the threshold, guess what? It's coming to your door. They got you covered. Massive, massive selection. Over 30,000 patriots have already jumped in. Jump in there yourself. It's Ammo Squared. I can't tell you how to get there, but you clever folks know how to use the internet. It's Ammo Squared. 70 different calibers. Isn't that awesome? I've never told y'all that before. Big thank you to the folks at Ammo Squared. You people, thanks for every thumbs up. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for checking your subscription. Let me get back to the memes. Here we go. Next. You ever take a nap so good that you thought you missed the school bus, but it's Sunday and you're 32? I have dreams about missing homework and not getting my homework done. Next. Some of y'all won't get this. I think it's funny. Dolly Parton. Juggling, 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 juggling. Next. All right, Dave Bautista. There he is. Check him out. Check him out. Running down the dream, looking tough. And then he goes woke. Check out this out. Check out these. He says these. My fellow gun owners, Joe Biden is pro Second Amendment, blah, blah, blah. He wants gun reform, a ban on assault rifles, and voluntary buyback of assault rifles owned. This is fair. This will save lives. I don't need to overcompensate with an AR-15. Your right to bear arms is safe with Biden-Harris 2020. Check him out today. Go woke. I was going to say go broke, but it's more like turn into a big gay retard. Next. Check him out. Check him out. Yep, that's him. That's Dave Bautista today. That's him. That's him. What in the world is this? Voluntary buyback. Next. So the immigrants or invaders are eating swans and geese and ducks up in Ohio. This is a real article. Downtown Press says this. Dear racists, you eat birds too. Racists are furious over migrants grilling seagulls and geese. Newsflash, most Americans eat birds. Ever heard of chicken? Ever heard of chicken? Yeah, I have. It's tasty. Next. I was promised either a cyberpunk dystopia or a zombie apocalypse, and all I got was a hypochondriac poop libs on a power trip. That's all I got. That's all I got. Next, the Pew Pew Jew says this: what it feels like to put a suppressor and a red dot on a lever action. I've always wanted one of those cowboy lever actions with a suppressor. Next, Being Libertarian posted this: breaking, new reporting shows that not one Fortune 100 CEO is supporting Donald Trump. We like rich CEOs now? We like rich CEOs now. I'm also calling bullcrap on that, man. Those high-end money guys, Donald J., man, Wall Street loves him. Next, but what do I know? Okay, so what do I do next? Just remember what they taught you in college. Dun, dun, dun. Diversity. We've got a lot of dun-dun-duns today. Next, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt a little bit, but it's good for you. I was going to say it hurts me more than it hurts y'all. It's going to hurt some of y'all bad. Boomers, I'll never run a red dot or a light on my guns. The EMPs will render them useless. They're hearing aids and pacemakers. Your hearing aid and pacemaker doesn't work during an EMP either. Run those red dots, fellas. They work. They work. It's also a PSA. Next. When you look at the time and it's 308, 556, 223, 1022, 545, 357, or question of the day, what other time? What other time works for y'all? What other time? It's pretty good. That's a good question. I'm going to say, how about 243 Winchester? Next. I love this so much. Googling Gary Oldman. Y'all know Gary Oldman? Gary Oldman. And in his name, the R is holding back everything for straight men. You Google Gay Oldman, your algorithm's going to be ruined forever. Use the R, fellas. That's funny. Next. Hey, comment of the week goes to J Mats 90. This is on last week's episode. Just got in my Vietnam Tiger Stripe, Wooby robe in the mail today. Top shelf quality and super comfy. 3-day turnaround time. Ain't too shabby either. Great call on the size up, Johnny. Hey, we ordered a bunch. We got a lot left. Woodland, Black Multicam, and my favorite, Vietnam Tiger Stripe. They're going fast, and when they're gone, they are gone. Link below. Size up, fellas. Size up one size. They're warm, y'all. They are not a little sleeky, slimpy robe like this. Slimpy. It's not a slimpy robe like this. They're big. You're going to be warm. Next. McDonald's called out order 867, and I responded 5309, and no one laughed. I'm old. Where's Generation X at? Next. Hey, I didn't steal your meme. I discovered it. Slimpy. That's the point where I go back and start over. I'm not doing it. Next. Spike Cohen says this. Again. I want a government so small that it doesn't matter which of these two end up winning. It's a small government. How much can they F it up? Not much. Make it smaller. Next. Hey, teacher, my dog ate my homework and then an immigrant ate my dog. Get him, Greta.
How dare you?
All right, next. Are you storing your cheese in the fridge? Experts say you should be leaving it on the counter. Oh, yeah? The experts. Right there. Next. I love this. I love this so much. Op-ed by Frank T. Rutherford. Today's youth simply don't have the work ethic to build the gulags needed for their communist ideas. I said gulags. Is it gulags? I think it's gulags. I don't really care. I don't want to be any part of any of that. I love that meme so much. Next. We have a housing crisis. You just let in 30 million invaders. You just let them in. That's why we have a housing crisis and 100 other things. Next. Me running the Underground Railroad out of Springfield, Ohio. Come on, y'all. Jump in. Next. The cashier after ringing up a month's worth of groceries. The price? $29,000. Yep. Next. How did you know to question their health advice? Chad says, it all started when I got a ticket for no seatbelt from a guy on a motorcycle. Next. Wall Street Silver says, they say this seriously. Liberals, if we could just jail Trump, get rid of MAGA in the Electoral College, stack the Supreme Court, ban voter ID, and censor free speech, we could save democracy. The bullshit. Next. What do you see when you look at this photo? Check all them out. Check them all out. One's worse than the next. I see the final result of TDS. TDS. Next. Government. Tobacco is dangerous. You need to be 21 to buy it. Also, government sending military recruiters to high school. Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Next. Kamala Harris posted this picture of her, and Juanita Broderick said, hefty trash bag ambiance. Ay, ay, ay. What in the world is this? Next. All right, Gigabase Dad says, what else would you add? Self-care tips for 2024, fellas. Buy land, quit porn, delete TikTok, lift weights, sleep plenty, go outside, stop watching the news, and don't trust the government. All together now. Senor Chang, go.
I'll allow it.
All right, next. Hey, mate, is that Miata still for sale? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Whereabouts is pickup? Nashville, brother. What's your lowest point? Probably when my wife took the kids and left me for another man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's rough, man, but I meant the lowest price. It's funny. Next. How Europeans think Americans cook bacon. Chad says, yes, I'll allow it. Next. Coleon Noir says this. Yeah, that guy. I love that guy. I can't prove it, but my gut tells me the vast majority of gun violence is committed by people who vote Democrat. Next. PRI.org, real article says this. Vietnam is sentencing corrupt bankers to death by firing squad. Dear Lord, I see what you've done for other people, and I want that for me. It's a spicy meatball. Next. Me. Sitting quietly, watching another episode of Diversity is Our Strength. Sorry, ladies. We love you. We love you, ladies. Next. Throws flag. Coach, for what? Nothing. It's fine. I don't want to talk about it. Next. This may hurt some of your kids. Sorry, not remotely sorry. Hey, guys, if you have hair like this, shut the bleep up. Nothing you have to say matters. Nothing, not a word. You are valueless till society until you get that mess cut off broccoli head. How old am I? I'm 50. Next. Next. I love this so much. This is real. Tweet from Spam. This is from the Real Spam brand. Can you guys stop reporting our tweets for spam, please? Stop reporting them for spam. Whoever took this, right click, it's spam. That is so good. Report them. If you see spam, report them for spam. I love that so much. Next, the New York Times, opinion by Michelle Goldberg. Wokeness is dying. We might miss it. Mm-hmm. Will we though? Mm-hmm. Will we really? Mm-hmm. This hat's so big. When I did that, I saw because I can't see myself in the monitor. There's my hat. It's Apollo Creed, but I think most of y'all know that. At least those of y'all that were raised right know that. Are you ready? Here we go. Defiant L says this. Very well put. Kamala Harris says this. 2 nights ago, Donald Trump and I had our first debate. We owe it to the voters to have another debate. Heather says, what voters? Literally no one voted for you. We owe it to the voters to have an actual primary so they can decide if you should even be the nominee. What voters? What voters? There's no voters. Kamala says we owe it to the voters to have another debate. Car seat kid, go.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
My favorite of the week brought to you by Blackout Coffee. Link below. Use that link. Use that coupon code. I'm with Blueberry Crumble, but a lot of y'all like Brutal Awakening. It's right down there. Use it, please. I'm nervous about the last one. It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy meatball, but one of y'all sent this. Next, SpongeBob says this. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Wrong answers only. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Malaysian Airlines Flight 103. Get him, Greta.
How dare you!
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.